Hello and welcome to episode 257 of the Nation of Conversation. I am next to a man who doesn't have an introductional phrase, but he can remember. It's Mike DeFazio.
That's me.
And you still don't remember what you're going to say.
No, and it was going to be real good, but I just...
Real good.
It was real good.
Real good. He had a real good thing. Beneath him, beneath me, he's the love of my life. It's Bill Cashin. Like
you said beneath you?
You look like you're in the back of a J.C. Penney or something right now.
Changing room. Got good Wi-Fi here.
Nope. Nice. Next to him, he is good guy, babyface Wally.
Had to shave.
Smooth. And new
Cleaned it up.
New headphones, new microphone.
Yep.
Wow.
Big time.
Getting fancy over here.
Big time, Bill. Big time. All right. Let's start this off with football talk. Mike, what'd you see yesterday? What'd you think?
Oh, man, I watched all the footballs. I watched...
So many.
Obviously, I watched...
so many footballs.
I watched Seattle versus New Orleans. Good game.
Nope.
Good game.
Nope. They didn't play each other.
Tampa Bay versus Carolina Panthers.
Nope.
Tom Brady.
Nope. Nope. Still wrong.
New England Patriots had to have faced the Jets.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Good try.
Buffalo Bills versus the Eagles.
Nope. Nope.
I didn't watch a lick.
Not a minute. Not a minute.
No, I don't know what happened. I just
don't care.
It's just like most sports. I don't know what it is.
You just don't care anymore.
Some flip switched.
Some flip switched.
Some switch flipped. And I don't know. I would love to get into the basketball, but I just.
You even asked me. You said it's good. I said it's
great.
great.
I was hoping to get excited. Here we go.
So good. There's a game 7, Clippers and Nuggets.
Spurs are not in it. And he's
Spurs. Is that what it is?
That is a bummer.
No Spurs.
I know. This the first time in 30 years or something?
23 years, I think it was.
Tim Duncan still playing?
Dennis Rodman was
Tim Duncan's first missed playoffs.
He's an assistant coach, isn't
he?
Yeah.
He has weird hair, and he's an assistant coach.
Is he assistant for San Antonio?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he with Becky Harmon?
Yeah, Becky Hammond. Yep.
Becky Hammond.
He's actually above Becky Hammond somehow.
And they said she may get a coaching job, though.
I think she's going to leave now because I don't think Pop's going to give her the job. He's going to give it to Timmy. He's going to give it to Timmy. Becky's going to get a job somewhere else.
Yeah.
Hopefully. The G1 starts on Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Very exciting.
One of my favorite times of year.
Except for it's a different time of year, but yes. One of the best. Every night, high quality wrestling on New Japan World.
Pretty much. And I guess we should expect this again this time next year because they're going to do the Olympics this time, no matter what next year. So
yeah.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Even if everyone's dead, we're doing it no matter what.
We're doing it, baby.
Michael Phelps is going to race against a bunch of fucking dolphins.
That dude is that dude going to swim again?
There's no way. Yeah, right. He's old, isn't he?
Yeah, he's like 30.
He's old. He's an Olympic elderly athlete. All right, G1. Let's go over these.
I've made my picks, and I've nailed them all.
You're going to go 100%.
Hitting 1,000 this year for this.
Let's go over the blocks real quick. And
man, that block A is just monstrous.
It is monstrous. Okay, let's do that first. Kota Ibushi,
kind of.
Okada, Ishii,
only 2 people can win it.
Shingo, Takahashi, Yujiro, the Tokyo Pizm,
yes.
Taichi, Minoru Suzuki, Jeff Cobb, Jay White, Will Ospreay. That's block A.
There's 3 people that can come out of that.
Maybe 2.5.
No, there's 4. There's 4.
I was going to ask what the realistic possibilities are.
The realistic possibilities are Ibushi, Okada, Jay White. Yeah, Jay White easily. And Ospreay's a long 4th. But Jay
Ospreay's a 1/3. White is no longer big enough.
Oh,
he's got to get rebuilt up.
I would say you immediately have to take out Kota Ibushi because he won last year's G1. So they're not gonna do a back-to-back G1 Kota Ibushi.
But the thing is, someone made the point that like Ibushi is now like a fully contracted wrestler.
He was last year.
But now, like they've got to pull the trigger on giving him a championship, giving him the belt at some point. I feel like he's got to get the belt.
Nope, he's not winning twice. That's only been done.
Okada's won
once or twice. That's it. Okada and Tenzan. That's it.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe Nagata.
I think Tenzan won like two times in a row.
Yeah.
In the 2000s, but. Yeah, I don't think he actually. I think he is a possibility to win because he's a top guy, but I don't think Ibushi's actually going to win.
Right. God, his body behind you is just like
amazing.
It's like a GI Joe.
I told you the
he's like a Hasbro WWF figure right now behind me.
I don't remember her name now because I haven't read it in a while, but the writer I used to read said that he had the perfect human form.
Yeah, he really does.
He's the most beautiful human man on the planet.
Yeah, essentially.
I don't think he's going to win twice, so I would immediately cross him off.
I had him as my winner, but then I was like, yeah, that pushed me against it. That like
I don't think they do. They don't do that a lot.
No.
All right, Okada. Of course, anytime anything happens, Okada has a legitimate chance to win anything.
If it's not Ibushi, then Okada and Jay White are the top 1 and 2.
I think Jay White, yeah, for sure. You don't think Ospreay has any chance? Bill, you don't think Ospreay has any chance?
I think Ospreay has an outside chance. I don't think that Jay White has any chance.
No, okay. Jay White's got a
he's got a way better chance than Ospreay.
Yeah.
Ospreay had 10 points in the G1 last year, I believe. Which is a good showing and underrated showing, but I don't see it happening, and I don't, especially with all of his issues. Like, going to
giving him like the big spot. Like,
no,
if anyone, it's Jay White.
I think Ospreay. If the toughest part about Ospreay is the talent is there, it's the brains that aren't there.
Yeah,
he's got nothing going on upstairs. So
the money bet in this is Okada. And then
the fucking favorite is Okada.
Then the one that's would be shocking but wouldn't be shocking is Jay White. Because I could see him being in the main event of Wrestle Kingdom.
Right.
So
and I'm not putting Ibushi down. I could see Ibushi in the main event at Wrestle Kingdom, but he already did it. So
that's another thing is like, are they going to do this 4-man tournament again like last year with the 2 nights? You know,
unless Naito loses one of the belts, I don't see that happening.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you think about Bushi's chances, Wally?
Bushi's going to win it.
Bushi.
For sure.
Bushi is going to win it.
He's the favorite.
Yes.
Moving to Block B, we've got Tanahashi, Goto, Yano, Yoshihashi, Sanada, Naito, the champ, Evil, Zack Sabre, Juice, and Kenta.
This is the capital letters block with Yoshihashi,
Sanada,
Evil, and Kenta, all caps. This is a tough one too.
This is tough.
Really tough.
Tanahashi has a shot.
Yeah, not really.
Sanada has a shot.
Not if he doesn't shave.
Naito is not going to win it. He's a champ, so he's not going to win it. I mean, he could come out of the block maybe and lose the final match. But that doesn't do it for booking purposes. He would have to lose and not be in the final match. So probably not Naito. Evil has a shot at it.
Evil's got a very good shot, but I don't feel like
I think he's like an Ibushi cross-off. Like technically he's over enough and top guy enough to win it, but he's not going to.
Right, because he just had his spot.
Because he just had it. And Kenta has a shot at it, an outside shot at it.
He's my guy. He's my guy, Kenta.
Problem with Kenta is he's going for the U.S. title. He just won the U.S. title tournament.
Oh, you just fucked up my fucking thing. Mother flipper.
So I think my guess is he's not going to be really involved.
Now I got to completely redo that block because you just completely.
But right? I mean, he could win it. The other thing
won that tournament.
He just won that tournament, and he also lost to Naito at the beginning of the year and did that angle already. So what are they going to do it again?
Well, no, I have him losing to Okada in the finals.
Okay, so yeah, I don't think he's winning it. I think he's a cross-off. In my mind, I think he's a cross-off. He may get to the final and lose a G1 to somebody, but he is definitely a cross-off to win the G1.
I should just keep him in there.
So Evil and Kenta are both probably cross-offs. That leaves just Sonata and Tanahashi. Now, Tanahashi won 2 years ago. That doesn't mean anything, but he won 2 years ago and did like the whole old man angle at Wrestle Kingdom. But
I don't think
there's no reason he couldn't do that again with Naito.
What were you going to say, Bill?
I think it has to be either Sonata, but if he doesn't shave, it won't be Naito or Evil. Kenta's an outside shot, but I think Tana's too far gone.
Yeah, I think Tana's too far gone.
I think there's one angle they haven't played because they really play these top guys at Wrestle Kingdom. I think there's the one angle of the Tanahashi match took the spot of the Naito match at Wrestle Kingdom. And have they ever touched on that?
Yeah.
And plus, the other thing I was thinking, obviously, I think I picked Tanahashi as my winner.
Yes.
The other justification that I have for Tanahashi as my winner is we've just been through a pandemic. We need good times, good wrestling.
Yeah.
Let's get the people in. Let's get a guy in who everyone's going to be excited about winning the G1. Let's give it to Tanahashi.
I feel like
Spoilers, that's how I picked Tanahashi.
I feel like if it's going to be one of the guys who have not been here has got to come out looking good after this G1. It has to go to the finals. It's a Jay White or a Kenta. Like, you can't bring these guys back after so long and then have them, like, not look good. That's the thing.
They're all going to look good, the ones we need.
They're all going to look good, but one's really got to, like, step out, and I think you got to have Kenta really make that shot. And I feel like,
they already fired that bullet, though.
Yeah, but I don't think he's going to win. I just think he's going to the finals. But still,
all right, so, yeah, those are the that's where we're at with odds of people winning the blocks.
If you had to ask me, Sonata is the other one that's really like, do they do Okada Sonata again?
The problem with Sonata is he's lost a million times to Okada.
Yeah.
Him winning would be fun. But then you're going to do the same bullshit you just did with Naito and Evil.
Oh, guys, you know how we usually look at last day? Evil and Sonata have the last match of the...
Yeah.
That's a possible telegraph right there.
That's a possible. I chose it so Evil beats Sonata, spoiling him so he doesn't make it forward, and then Kenta defeating Naito.
So he gets in.
So he gets in, defeating Naito, and then Evil stopping Sonata from getting... because
they can have a feud because they were former tag partners.
Yeah.
You made fun of me on Text Exchange. That's not what it's called. Group Me. Because I picked Tai Chi. Did we even mention Tai Chi?
No.
Who's Tai Chi?
Tai Chi is in Block A.
Holy.
And I thought Tai Chi was going to have a good... I'm like, Tai Chi is going to have a good
I can
tournament.
See it.
He's going to have a really good tournament.
He has 0 points for me.
So I started picking Tai Chi to win. And I started picking Tai Chi to win. And I started picking him to win. And then I turned around and I got to the end and I realized Tai Chi is my A-block winner. So I'm sticking with it. Tai Chi loses to Tanahashi, but I'm sticking with it. Because what the hell? Tai Chi has an amazing tournament.
Yeah.
Ends up winning the whole thing for the A-block, but loses to Tanahashi and mine.
The thing we have to realize is in that A-block, we have Ishii, Takagi, and Suzuki.
And none of them are going to win the block.
And none of them
have a shot to win the block.
But they're all going to face each other, and it's all
they're going to be great
awesome.
matches. Right.
Like Ibushi versus all three of those guys. Awesome. Okada versus all three of those guys. Awesome.
Let's give some matches that we are most excited to see. Is there
let's see
one or two that you're most excited to see?
That whole first day with Shingo Jay White, Minoru versus Ishii. Just like put that right in my vein.
I know he's an idiot, but Will Ospreay versus Minoru Suzuki is definitely good. One I want to see.
Tanahashi versus Naito should be good.
Zack Sabre versus Kenta.
Yeah,
Zack really want to see that.
Has a few very interesting matchups.
Want to see that one?
Yeah. We forgot about Juice. Juice should have a decent. Always excited for Toru Yano.
I was gonna say Yano versus Naito. I don't think
this is the biggest thing. This is what I want to know. How many wins? Oh, see, I'm wrong. I need to change that. How many wins do you have Toru Yano have? No, how many wins do Toru Yano
have? I have quite a few. Hold on.
0.
You have 0.
I have him.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I have him winning 4 matches. I do 8 points.
I have him winning just 4 points.
I have him.
I need to change that because he's gonna get like 8 points.
He's gonna get some upset wins. I have 8 points for Yano. Especially if he gets 2 counts for every one of these matches, then
going up. Do the 2 count.
That's going up.
I have 3 people going winless.
Who's going winless?
That's not a good sign.
Who's going winless?
Yano, Yoshihashi, and Taichi.
Wow. Somehow I have Yoshihashi, Zack Sabre. I don't know why. I have him going winless. Yikes. Hiro Takahashi also with 0. Jeff Cobb only wins 1 match. Juice Robinson only wins 1 match for me. I didn't have any draws either. I know, Bill, you love the draw. You have any draws in yours?
Halfway through, I've got 8 so far.
8 draws already.
How do you pick a draw?
When you click the arrow, there's draw at the bottom.
There's an arrow.
I'm stuck on October 10th because it's wrong and I don't know how to pick it.
When you do the predictions, there's a little arrow, and you can pick one,
I've just been
the other guy, or draw.
Oh, no, you don't copy and paste it.
No, you pick with the arrow.
You're screwing up the whole formula.
You screwed up the algorithm.
There was no arrow.
There's a drop down.
There's a little arrow in the box.
Haven't you ever used an Excel?
It's probably because I'm not on Excel. It's probably because I have to use Google Sheets, which is fucking garbage.
I use Google Sheets for mine, and it was still
Google Sheets is garbage.
It may be garbage, but
I still have it.
Exactly.
Tanahashi versus Sonata. All the ones I have marked in red are the main event.
So, what do you have as your finals, Mike, or do you need to tweak it still?
Let me see.
Or do you want to get my finals out of the way since they're ridiculous?
Let's get your finals.
Yeah, let's get your finals because it sounds like Mike's not ready.
Yeah.
Wally, what you got?
So, hold on. I got to scroll down a little more. Oh, there we go. A block runner-up, Okada. B block runner-up, Kenta.
Okay.
A block winner, Ibushi. And B block winner, Naito.
Wow.
With Ibushi winning.
Ibushi wins 2. He wins back-to-back G1s.
Wow.
Sure, why not? Because I was doing it, and then you said that, and I was already done, and I was like, I'm not changing. There's no point.
You know what? I wouldn't be upset if he won 2. I'll say that because I love Ibushi. He's one of my favorites.
I love him
too.
He's kindred spirits with Bushi, so
yes. Yes.
You have picked correctly this time because Bushi's not in this. Yeah, I would not be upset if he won twice. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. Oh, and for my match length, I went with 42 minutes and 25 seconds.
Okay.
I don't know if that's long or not, but whatever.
Tanahashi defeating Taichi at 38 minutes, 45 seconds.
I have Okada defeating Kenta. Bushi as my runner-up, Sonata as my runner-up, and Okada winning. And I'll say 35-30.
Okay, Bill, have you completed yours yet?
I have not.
Okay.
There's so many. so many matches that I could go back and forth on. Like Naito Evil, they're doing that again. Like,
do they do the runner-ups match?
No,
they don't do a runner-up match. They finish out the blocks though, even if people are eliminated.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Bill, we'll let you continue to fill out your sheet while we go over.
There's a lot of errors in here. I've been trying to correct as I go.
Yeah, there's a couple errors.
Like the ZSJ with the comma instead of the period at the end.
See,
of it.
you've got the old one.
That one, I got the one where Will Ospreay has 2 matches in a row.
Yeah,
Yep,
there's one Ospreay mistake. All right, let's go over the little couple news items here while you pick yours, Bill, and then we'll get your winners. WWE, despite making tons of money, cut 60 employees.
60?
Well,
that's how many?
That's how they make a ton of money. They get rid of people, and then the top guys just keep it all.
60 employees out of there, and one of them being IRS.
Yeah, and a female trainer.
Yes.
Sarah Stock.
Did Briscoe get cut?
Yes.
Gerald Briscoe cut as well. You're right. So that sucks.
Why is that name familiar?
He was one of the Stooges back in the Attitude Era.
Oh, okay.
Briscoe
yeah, Briscoe and Patterson. Okay.
Bayley finally beat up Sasha Banks at the pay-per-view and then beat the crap out of her on SmackDown.
I will say,
we're very excited.
The work Bayley's been doing lately has been just
Bayley.
Yeah, has been on another level. Very good. As I catch up on the stuff, like watch clips and stuff after, she is just like she's on another level right now. She's like almost like getting to the point where she's as good. You know what Becky was doing. You know, for those.
It's taken her some time, but yeah, she's doing.
Well, it's now that Charlotte's out and you know, and Becky's out, she's finally got a spot to be the top person, and you know,
she put a chair over Sasha Banks' head and stomped on her and sent her out in a stretcher.
Oh yeah, wow, they've handled that well. I will say their angles right now are pretty good. The angles they got running, besides like some of the stuff, but their McIntyre one with Orton and Lee has been good. Who's their other champion? Oh, Roman just coming in and being a heel and destroying everyone seems fine. And the Bayley stuff is getting good ratings too. So,
all right. Other stories here. AJ Styles not happy with WWE, thinking about retirement early because the schedule is not allowing him to be home enough. So he may be retiring. But he also said he wanted to win the tag titles with Finn Balor. And I don't think that's happening anytime soon.
No.
Or he retires.
That's a weird one.
So, yeah, he's considering retirement because he's not happy with everything that's happened to him. His boys getting fired, Paul Heyman, problems, and now apparently the schedule's getting to him.
Yeah, well, I'm sure being there now, like, it's all wacky now. But
kind of like how the club mentioned, like he's on his own now.
Yeah. Well,
any friends?
Interesting is, did you see what Kurt Angle said about his offer?
No,
he was offered Kurt to try and keep Kurt to stay. They had offered him a Legends contract, a coaching position also. So these are 3 different offers: a Legends contract, a coaching spot, and to manage Riddle. And he turned them all down because I think he just kind of wants to be like, if someone does come by and give me a good offer, like, why not? You know? And I think for sure, I don't think AJ will, when AJ's contract, I don't know, maybe I could see him re-upping.
His contract's not done until 2024.
Oh, yeah. Then he's not going anywhere anytime soon.
Retirement.
I think he will show back up in Impact someday, if Impact's still around.
Do you think AJ will show back up in Impact? I don't think so. I don't think he's ever going to wrestle anywhere else. I think he'll retire, be a coach.
I don't know.
Because that's what he said. That's what he said. I mean, that's what he said. So
we'll see what happens.
For some reason, Keith Lee is already facing Drew McIntyre on Raw tonight.
Good. Shoot him to the moon. Shoot him to the moon.
Isn't this match like a good pay-per-view match?
You know how they are with pay-per-views. They don't care. They just shoot stuff right off.
This seems like it's a ratings grab attempt.
It's not going to...
It's not going to help anyone.
I don't think it's going to happen. Just like last week, I don't think...
It's going to end up not being a match?
It'll be a schmaz or something because Orton will come out and do something.
I suppose. Here's an interesting one. This is a little off the beaten path, but I thought the story was weird. You remember Crazy Steve, guy who was in the weird group in Impact?
Yes.
Who fought the Matt Hardy people?
Mm-hmm.
It was Abyss, Rosemary, Crazy Steve as a team, and they fought Matt Hardy's team.
Mm-hmm.
He is legally blind. He's been legally blind this whole time. Did you know that? I did not know that.
It's interesting.
Been legally blind as a wrestler. Apparently, the way it works is he can kind of see, barely, and he has to go in and like feel out the ring before a match.
What?
Yeah, you didn't read this?
No.
Yeah, he has to go into the ring and like feel the ropes and like get a feel for the ring so he can remember where shit is, and that's how he wrestles.
What is he going through? What is he got? Amnesia? His first time in a ring every time?
He's legally blind. So if he changes rings, he has to know where everything is. Isn't that crazy?
That's weird.
He's been legally blind. He hasn't told anybody about it. He's legally blind.
I would be afraid to wrestle with him. Maybe that's bad, but I would be afraid to get in.
I don't know. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy story. Finn Balor.
Despite the fact that I'm legally blind, I don't wear specialized contacts when I wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, why don't you wear so you can see? But okay,
I don't know.
Sorry.
Demon Finn Balor. Finn Balor, new NXT champ, said Demon is a dunzo.
Yeah, because it didn't work on the main roster, and it's weird because like.
He did kind of stick it in there as like it might come back someday, but
I'm sure it will.
He said, not going to happen anytime soon.
But it's weird how he's like, yeah, it didn't work on the main roster, but then like Bray works, like that works.
It didn't work because does it when he didn't want to do it.
They forced him into doing it more often than he wanted to.
Right, that's true.
Right, like he wanted to do it for the big matches, and they're like, no, how about every Monday?
Yeah. That's true.
So that's over. So sorry about that. All Out did 100,000 pay-per-view buys.
That's good.
Or more. So good for AEW.
Something also
a bad show, huh?
Well, this is the big thing. This is a big thing.
And they got huge ratings on Wednesday.
That's the thing that tells you that even though they had easily their worst show, like renowned their worst show to date, people still tuned in the next week, and even more tuned in. So that's
over a million on Wednesday, unopposed with NXT, of course, but
yeah.
Big numbers, huge numbers for Dynamite.
Yeah.
Bill, NXT UK is coming back very soon, if not this week. Are you going to be tuning in to NXT UK's Heritage Cup?
Oh, so dumb.
I didn't even know they're doing that.
They're doing a Heritage Cup, and Bill, let me tell you the best part is all of the matches are British style rules.
The British rounds?
Yes. Like
that was fun one time.
That was fine one time.
Oh man.
Again. Like, why do they think that's a good idea?
I honestly, I'd like to tell you I'm going to watch it, but I feel like I've been busy. Like I watched NXT today, like an hour ago. So I feel like I'm just not going to have time.
An hour ago.
Not going to have time.
I don't think I'll have time for the NXT UK Heritage Cup.
Bill is slowly slipping into my territory.
Yeah.
He's been wanting to go into your territory for a long time. He just hasn't done it. I thought this was fun. My boy, I'm on the Yang train. Unfortunately, the Yang train fell off the tracks and went into a ravine and caught fire. But the Yang train, I'm still on it. Andrew Yang going after WWE when he gets appointed as a cabinet member for our future president, hopefully. He's going to take on WWE. Did you see this?
You think Trump is going to appoint him?
Yeah, he wants to go after WWE for their shitty business practices because he's a lifelong wrestling fan, apparently.
I would love to see that.
And it made me laugh, and I was excited because I'm on the Yang train. I'm waiting for that $1,000 a month. Come on.
I would love that. I would love it.
Wouldn't it be fun if he did that? He went after them for their weird practices.
Yeah. Even though now with that whole cameo Twitch thing, it seems like it's not as awful as it was because it seems like it's just you can't use your WWE name, which is still kind of shitty, but it's just like, I guess, because any other company would do it. Any other entertainment company wouldn't let Chris Evans start a Twitch as Captain America, but maybe they would, you know. But yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's still kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened. Bill, have you made your G1 picks, or you still need more time?
I have made my picks. They're in.
Okay, the picks are in. What do you got?
So my A block, as a runner-up, I have Kazuchika Okada losing to Kota Ibushi.
Ooh.
Okay.
B block, I have Naito as the runner-up to Kenta. And then I have Ibushi winning again.
Wow.
So you have Ibushi over Kenta, is that correct?
That is correct.
So the only thing that you flipped for me was Kenta being the B block winner and Naito being the runner-up. So you basically copied me. I see how it is.
You copied him, Bill.
He copied Wally.
you
You're
knew
doing
it
more
was
like
so
Wally
good.
than you thought.
I have 0 people without a win, though. My lowest
Wow.
total is 4 for the Tokyo Pimp and Yoshihashi.
Yeah, you got it. Everyone's they're gonna get. They'll probably get more wins than you think.
4 points, not 4 wins.
Yeah.
Oh no!
All right,
I only have 2 people without a win: Yano and Taichi.
So Bill and Wally, you both have Ibushi winning the title, or winning the G1, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Mike, you have who winning again?
Okada
winning, and I have Tanahashi winning. All right. Are you keeping track of these, or how are we keeping track of this? Or is it just a...
We didn't last year, but then we did start adding, we added a tournament, so I guess we can do it the same way.
Oh, our tournament
I think it
rules?
was like winner gets 5 points or something like that.
Winner gets 5 points? Yeah, we could do that
I
again.
just want to do more because it's the G1. But
I don't care. Whatever you think. You're in charge of those. Also, before you get too far away from me, Bill, it's time for a segment to be named later.
Moi?
Yes, you.
I have 2 things and then 2 questions for you guys. For the All Japan matches we were watching last week, we were discussing their star ratings.
Yes.
Neither was a 5-star match.
Right.
Really?
Masawa Kawada got 4.75.
Okay.
Masawa versus Kobashi, 4 stars.
Really? That's insane.
On the same card as that 4-star match, Kawada versus Gary Albright got 4.25. So it wasn't even the highest rated match.
Damn, because that match was awesome.
Was the Kobashi one the second one we watched?
That was the guy in the orange trunks?
Yeah, the second one, the better of the 2.
Yeah,
got less than the first one.
Apparently not by a long shot, apparently.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Almost a full point less.
We were talking about the Triple Crown Championship with their 3 belts.
The 3 belts.
This was a unification of the PWF being Pacific Wrestling Federation, the NWA International Heavyweight Championship, and the NWA United National Championship. So 2 NWA belts and PWF. The initial match for the belt was Jumbo Tsuruta versus Stan Hansen, which is Jumbo 1 was the initial champion. And then as we saw in all its glory last week, they also presented a trophy to the winner from 1989 all the way through 2000.
The Death Star trophy.
So we got a Death Star trophy and 3 belts.
Nice.
A globe with spikes sticking out of it. All right, and you have questions?
Yes. Looking back, I was confused as to who was threatening me. What is the difference between Tough Guy Nick and hard ass Nick?
Yeah, I don't know. Ryan Ute.
Well,
Are they different people?
I don't believe there is a difference. I think it's the same person.
Ooh, that's not good then.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy.
And along the same lines, I was also curious what it means that the green light is on me and Wally now.
I believe it's like a assassin term. They set the green light on you, like a John Wick thing.
Yep, everything's a go now.
You've been green lit to die, I believe, John Wick style.
Yep.
That doesn't sound good.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Nope.
We should be watching our backs, Bill.
We got to get a jump on him, Wally. We got to get a jump here.
Yeah, jump on.
What a real crazy revelation that Nick Gage is part of the John Wick universe.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows?
Makes complete sense.
It does make complete sense.
Don't you dare bring down John Wick like that. Don't you dare bring John Wick down like that.
Oh, come on. You love Nick Gage now that he did that. Come on.
I kind of like him.
He turned babyface on everybody. What a shocking thing from hard-ass Nick, a.k.a. tough guy Nick, a.k.a. Nick Gage. I think that was legitimately me just forgetting it was hard-ass Nick.
I called him tough guy Nick.
I just wrote tough guy Nick by mistake, but whatever. All right, let's talk AEW. A lot of things happened because it was post pay-per-view, so I had to reset a few things. Really enjoyed the opening segment where Jericho and MJF commiserated with each other on their losses.
Very funny.
And
they called each other losers.
And then after walked away and the camera cut to a weird double box, but whatever. And they both said fucking loser or whatever about each other, which is funny. The other big segment of the night was Kip Sabian was going to reveal his best man, which at the time I saw this, I was like, this is lame. This is fucking stupid. Yeah. And then I saw the segment and I'm like, that was great. To a point.
When people say, who was Puff came out.
Puff came out first.
Good old Puff.
Yep. Where does he wrestle?
He's a Buffalo guy. Him and three other guys. Two of them wrestled on in the dark match. I believe that Kevin Blackwood and Daniel Garcia. They're all him, Puff, and this other guy are big Buffalo guys because Butcher and Blade are Buffalo guys.
And so is Brody.
They're all in a terrible car accident years ago. Not too long ago. But
well, yeah, he came out first.
Yes.
And Brian Pillman Jr. came out second. And Kip was like, you're not the best man. I wrote you a text that said, you're the best, man. And I was like, okay, this is weird. And then he was like, okay, here's the real best man. And it was fucking Rusev.
Yeah, it was Miro. Yeah, that's his gimmick. He's the best man.
Yep. Jericho.
That's a rip off of me.
Jericho has a lot of, that's true. Jericho has a lot of pull that we don't even realize. And I don't think people realize how much pull he has in AEW because a lot of these things he comes out with and it's like, you're kind of booking the territory a little bit here, Jericho. I don't think people realize it.
What do you mean?
He'll say stuff like, we signed Serena Deeb.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he said that.
Good, but why are you that's weird. And then this whole thing with Miro.
Yeah, what did he say about
Rusev,
that?
where it was like, yeah, this is the best man is a gimmick. It's not just he's the best man for Kip Sabian. He's like a Mr. Perfect.
Yeah.
Gimmick. He's the best man at everything.
Yeah, because that's his thing. It's like he's the best gamer. He's the best this.
He's going to be like a Mr. Perfect style character, apparently.
I will say that, in the moment, I was shocked, and I liked the brass ring speech.
I thought it was a good moment.
Yes.
But yeah, I think I agree with you.
But there's something just maybe I'm just so used to Rusev and the Bulgarian brute type of thing, and the screaming, and then the crush you. Maybe I'm just used to that, and I'm not used to him coming out. And did you see how much his clothes cost?
$1,300 for those pajamas.
Yes.
Pants only.
Yeah.
And the shirt.
Everything was Gucci.
A Mickey Mouse shirt and weird pajamas.
and Kanye West Yeezy.
Jesus.
Like, so I don't know, like
spend it if he got it.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, he came out and cut an intense promo in pajamas.
In pajamas, and like
when you're like looking back at it, you're like, this is very bizarre.
Yeah.
But
he did get the typical AEW contract where if he wants to, he can wrestle for New Japan.
Right.
But I really hope that like New Japan at least like recognizes that, because all of these contracts.
Tony said, I'm going to stop doing it because they don't give me anything. Right. What the hell's the point?
Right. Like if they don't give back at some point, like, yeah, okay, right. Then you're done.
Does New Japan even know about Miro? Like,
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure.
Have they shown any interest in having him wrestle?
I bet they have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's a huge dude. I bet.
I'm sure
one match against Ishii, people will go crazy in New Japan.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Does he still have it? Does he have it at all? I guess.
Yes, he does. Well,
people were very excited for this, but are they going to remain very excited for this? Is the real question.
That'll be interesting.
Because I don't know.
But I think once the travel restrictions, who knows when, get lifted, that's when you'll see a lot of
Moxley and Rusev and Brody and all them show up.
Yeah, that's when you'll see people finally start moving.
I really think, I guess this is back to New Japan, but I really think we're going to see Carl Anderson at some point.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, him and Luke House, for sure.
I think we're going to see him during this G1 for something at some point.
Oh, the thing is they most definitely I was listening to this podcast today with someone in Japan, and it most definitely like brought these guys in, and like you're staying here, you're here now. There's no going back and forth. You're here for good until shit gets cleared up, because obviously these people aren't going to go back and forth.
Yeah. You know? No, yeah. I mean, I think
obviously all those people are there through Wrestle Kingdom, at least through Wrestle Kingdom.
Somewhat, yeah. I think Juice has a place there, or lives there most of the time.
I'm sure they all.
Will definitely places.
Does. Zach does. I'm sure Jay White does.
Jay White can probably go back and forth between not Australia, New Zealand, and Japan more. Whatever. Anyway, Matt Hardy gave a shoot apology speech.
Yeah, it was.
What did you think of this?
It was nice. It was nice. I liked
it. Well needed.
It was needed. For the situation. It most definitely like calmed things down, cooled things. It baby faced. Like it was what the company needed.
Rebby was there.
What's that? Bill?
Apologize for concussed wrestling.
Yeah, but then Jericho was still like he's not hurt, but then he couldn't fly. He said he was cleared, so like he isn't cleared yet.
He's not cleared because he said Matt said in the speech, he's cleared of all
right.
He's clear of all health risk, but he will not be wrestling for a while, and he's going to refocus when he comes back on going for a title.
I was waiting for something to happen the entire
No, I think it was a shoot, go out there and fix this.
Yeah.
And he did. To Matt's credit, he went out there and made them look good.
Yeah, for
sure. Look bad. Not bad, but made himself responsible more so than the company.
Yes.
And said, it's my fault. I let everybody down by not having the end of that match like it should have happened and blah, 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 blah. Whatever. It was a great promo, but it was obviously get us out of jail here, please.
Yes.
Lucha Bros. This was weird. Lucha Bros had a very good match against Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Great match, which they lost. And then, which was funny because Jungle Boy kicked out of their finisher. Which I was wow.
Jungle Boy's getting a lot right now.
He did an awesome hot tag where he flipped over the Lucha Bros and got a tag from Luchasaurus. But Eddie Kingston came out and was like, "You guys, why are you guys fighting with each other? What's wrong with you?
You're my best friend. You're my best friend."
Yeah.
Eddie's the best.
Shut up, Ray. Shut up, Ray Phoenix. Shut up, Phoenix. And then he's like, you need to hug it out. And then he says, like, by the way, I wasn't eliminated for the Battle Royal.
Yes. I'm very interested to see where this goes.
Him too. What is happening here? Because obviously he's manipulating them somehow.
Yeah. But the thing is Penta and Rey Fenix really need to be at the top of the card. Like
separated as top singles guys, or
they just need to be like when you think about it, like those two dudes are just like
they're the best. I think
really be.
There's definitely an issue with them and the company, because you heard about it last year, I guess, about them not following the rules that they're supposed to be following.
Yeah, maybe
there's definitely something there.
Maybe you're right.
But anyway, also, did you see Eddie Kingston on? You don't watch Being the Elite, but Eddie Kingston did a funny bit on Being the Elite where he cut a promo on a cookie. It was very funny. They did like a WWE spoof, like, it's promo class. Cut a promo on this cookie.
That's funny.
Eddie Kingston cut a promo.
Well, that's the thing. He was offered a coaching spot in NXT. It seems like that's what they offer anyone who's going to, like, an older guy who's going to.
Yeah, we don't want you out in the Indies, so come coach for us.
Come coach. Even though we just fired
all of our coaches. We don't care. We'll fire them at any time. But yeah, that was funny. I would encourage, if you like Eddie Kingston, go watch the beginning of Being the Elite where he cuts a promo on a cookie. It's funny. The Young Bucks maybe going into a direction that I'm going to be really excited about, because they super kicked crap announcer. What's his name?
Alex Marvez.
They super kicked Alex Marvez. He tried to get it.
Never see him again. I like the noise made. And he got
so funny.
Kicked.
Yeah, they super kicked Alex Marvez. It was great. Kenny and Hangman are not on the same page. Hangman did an interview with Tony where he said everything's fine and they're gonna just patch things up. And then Kenny did an interview with JR where he said, "No, I'm going for a singles run.
Yeah.
It's time for me to go back to my old ways, and I'm going for a singles run." So who knows what's gonna happen there?
So who's the babyface?
Nobody. I guess technically Hangman is.
Yeah, technically Hangman.
Because he feels bad about what he did.
Yeah, and he's like all dour and like.
He's like the depressed cowboy. That's what his character. He said his character was a depressed cowboy. MJF, interesting segment where he fired everybody in his campaign. Yes. Mm-hmm. The lady that smiles, Johnson. Or whatever his name is, the guy I really like, the guy who gives him gum, whoever that is, and he yelled at Wardlow and said, "Don't get in my face, Wardlow. I pay your salary. Tony Khan doesn't." So I thought that was a really cool twist on that storyline, because Wardlow is paid by MJF, not by AEW. So that's why he has to deal with his bullshit.
Yep.
So that was cool. And they said they're going to get back on track or something like that. But I thought it was a good episode, a good rebound. Solid rebound. A lot of people are really excited about this Rusev thing.
What was the main event? Oh, the main event was very good.
The main event was very good. It was Brody versus Dustin Rhodes in a very good match. Mm-hmm. Very solid. Mm-hmm. Brody won, of course.
Yep. And then what happened at the end?
They dumped QT Marshall into the ring as a dead body. And we own you all. Let's celebrate. Right. And then Cole Cabana came out and Brody pushed him again.
He yelled at him.
And yelled at him again, which was fun. And they were hilarious again on Being the Elite today. Where Brody was going down the line. And he yelled at somebody. He goes, what's his name? Fuck. Who's the other guy? The masked guy.
Alan Angels?
No, the main guy. The other main guy.
Evil Uno.
Sorry. Evil Uno said some terrible joke, and Brody got in his face, and he's like, "You know how fucking over we are on the internet, and you bring me this shit bit, this shit ass joke? We're way too over for that." It's very funny.
Brody is really, really funny.
That whole gimmick is getting funnier and funnier every week. Yes. But let's move to NXT, which I watched.
I thought it was a very strong show.
It was a tale of two things, in my opinion. Maybe you can fill me in on the other things. Finn wins the belt. That was number one. They started the night with Finn Balor beating Adam Cole in a long, was it 3 segments?
I thought it was a great match.
Was it 3 segments? I can't remember now, but it was good.
Yeah.
Long opening match to just get that out of the way. Finn wins. He does the whatever that move is, 1918. Is that it?
1917.
1917 off the second
16?
rope or something.
Yeah.
Whatever the fuck it is. He does that to Adam Cole, beats him. They give a sign of respect.
Yeah.
Which was weird.
Now, the week before, after the match, they did a quick Too Sweet, which I thought was just them kind of like, whatever. But it was part of the storyline this week. After the match, Adam Cole tracked him down and Too Sweeted him.
I thought that was a mistake at first. I was like, why did they just show that?
Clearly part of the storyline.
Because then later, we see Adam being interviewed, very much a babyface. Very much.
Yeah, I don't understand this at all. Unless he is a babyface now?
And now with Undisputed, obviously, Roddy and Bobby being straight up heels.
Right.
Being the shit out of Killian and Drake.
And Kyle is sort of a babyface.
Nowhere, but Kyle's nowhere. He didn't show up at all.
He wasn't on this episode, but a couple weeks ago or whatever, he was kind of a babyface.
He will show up this week because this week's Bobby and Roddy versus Killian and Drake. So I feel like he'll get involved with that.
Even though Killian punched out Drake.
Yes. But yeah, it seems like there's finally like moving towards these guys just splitting up.
One thing I didn't understand the babyface thing, because why would you make Cole a babyface ever? Makes no fucking sense to me.
Some point you got to, and
we need babyfaces. We need babyfaces on NXT like crazy. Like you need desperately a lot of more babyfaces. So I guess that's the idea. But
he's a guy who, if
he is so fucking hateable.
I know, but
so easy.
He's not hated at all right now.
Yeah, that's the thing. He's so unhated.
But what is Finn?
Finn's a babyface too.
I complain about this every week, but anyway, okay. So he won the belt. I did really enjoy their backstage, perspective or whatever this time, where he kind of like walked back and we saw him walk back and all that. I like that. I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice.
I mean, Finn winning the belt made the most sense. They just put it off a week to fucking try to draw viewers. Teagon Knox.
When was the NXT show?
Tuesdays.
It's now on Tuesdays because of some conflict.
This Wednesday it's back.
It's back on Wednesday this week.
It's back on Wednesday. Okay.
It was a 2-week only on Tuesday for some reason. I believe it must be NHL related. Is my guess.
Probably.
Or tennis, maybe the U.S. Open.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, tennis was this past.
Some sports thing I think moved it. This was kind of a tale of two matches, basically, because there was the cage match, but also we had Teagon Knox at dinner with the Garganos, and it didn't go well.
Yeah.
For the Garganos.
She broke
Teagon looked like Sting for a little while.
But then she dumped spaghetti on Johnny.
She did.
Broke his TV. Like, that's not
and
nice.
then sprinted out of that house.
Get the hell out of there. You committed a crime, Teagon.
Yeah.
A fucking crime.
I would be livid if someone came in here and threw something at my TV.
Yeah.
I would chase that person
That's
down.
the start of a feud. Now, that's no pineapple on pizza feud.
No.
That's the start of a real feud.
Spaghetti on the head feud.
Yeah.
That's some disrespect. +5 right there. Robert Stone brand all over this episode. We got your girl versus Rhea Ripley, Bill, in a cage, in a steel cage. And she lost to Rhea. And apparently off TV, she dumped the Robert Stone brand.
I mean, I can see it.
He screwed up the match by interfering.
Yes.
But it was not on the show.
Was not on the show.
There was also a good match between Bronson Reed and Austin Theory on this.
Yes.
That's right. Bronson Reed won a match.
And Austin Theory went back and forth because he got beat up pretty good in this match.
Yeah, he got beat up a lot.
He went back and forth between excellent selling and Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan selling.
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of Shawn Michaels worthy selling, this weekend I watched a lot of Ultimate Warrior.
Yes, we saw.
And
oh yes,
did I send you that GIF of Rick Rude? So if you want to get your kids into wrestling, you show them Ultimate Warrior first, then you show them Ultimate Warrior versus Rick Rude, because it is the funniest shit in the world. Because Rick Rude is basically Shawn Michaels versus Hulk Hogan level selling. As we've seen, Rick Rude taking atomic drops may be the best Twitter account on the fucking planet right now.
Yeah.
So it's a whole match of that, and he gets dropped on his balls a bunch of times. And if you have kids, it's the funniest fucking shit ever. Watching Rick Rude. It is funny for me, too. Watching Rick Rude go down and like, oh, you hit me in the nuts. And then Ultimate Warrior doing the Rick Rude dance is kind of funny. Yeah. So go watch those if you have children and you want to get them into wrestling. But, yeah. Where were we saying? I don't know. Fucking Robert Stonebrand.
There was one other big thing.
Oh, Austin Theory. Sorry.
Another thing that happened besides that. A big
Kushida.
Because we talk about how Kushida's being wasted.
Yeah.
But in this, he beat up Velveteen Dream like hard.
Yeah,
like,
really.
They couldn't put him away. If he puts a beat down on Velveteen Dream, will he not be the biggest babyface in wrestling?
Maybe. He may be.
Can we have Austin Theory versus Velveteen Dream versus Kushida and both losers leave town forever match?
I feel like this was
that's what I want.
That match with Bronson Reed was most definitely like whatever
squash.
Yeah, because he took so much heat in that match. He looked like he got tossed around.
Yep.
Squash the pedo match.
Yeah.
Hopefully Kushida can do something or just quit.
I feel like
do the Kari Sane, go back to Japan and then just pretend like you're gonna retire and then
I feel like Rhea's thing is kind of like a call up. Winning
the cage match?
I feel like if she had lost.
Like a call up to Raw, you mean?
Yeah, I feel like
or a call up to like back to the main event.
No, call up to Raw. Like that's a big thing they do. Cages and getting called up.
But won.
If she won.
So does that mean Mercedes is getting called up?
Maybe. Mercedes should.
Why did she quit? Robert Stonebrand.
To go up.
Yeah.
You know?
There was another thing that happened. Oh no. It's happening again. The Google Doc wars. The Google Doc wars are happening again behind the scenes.
Nothing is happening.
What's her name? Shotzi.
Oh,
and Io had a tag match against somebody. Or did they have a tag match? Or did they just beat people up? I forget.
It was a back stage thing.
Yeah. Aaliyah bumped into Io Shirai, and then it's going to be Io versus Shotzi.
Yeah, it seems like it. I wonder if she'll get the next takeover.
Will she take care of business at the next takeover?
Ooh. Will she welcome us to the ball pit?
Oh my God.
It's so
never has anyone like I love Shotzi.
Yeah.
As a wrestler, like you said, Bill, but I cannot fucking stand her personality on TV.
Yes.
Hate it. Hate Welcome to the Ball Pit. I hate the tank now. I hate taking care of business. I hate the helmet. I hate it all.
All of that sounds just terrible.
I hate it all. The howling.
Terrible.
Just hate it all. I'm on your side on this one. But I like her as a wrestler.
Yeah. I'm glad she's getting a shot.
I don't know. Anything else I missed on NXT? Good episode. Little top heavy in the beginning, maybe.
Yeah.
But
Finn Balor's move is the 1916.
Okay. 1916. So he did that off the top rope or the second rope or something.
Yeah, there's a lot of false finishes and close.
Good match. Finn Balor is
really good.
As jacked as Kota Ibushi is right now.
Unsurprisingly, those two are good wrestlers.
Unsurprisingly, two good wrestlers in the match. Had a good match.
Wait, who did he fight?
Adam Cole.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else I missed?
Adam Cole was the one that he's fat Adam Cole.
Yes, that's what Chuck Taylor says on PWG. Okay. Adam Cole's fat.
All right.
Adam Cole's fat. Yeah, Chuck was funny on AEW. We didn't mention that either. They're gonna have a street,
they're gonna
or
have
a parking lot brawl or something against Santana and Ortiz, and he's like, "You messed up my friend's mom's van, so you're going down."
Yeah.
My favorite thing in 2020, Trent's mom's van. But
yes.
All right, are we gonna do a Booker Man? Or are we well enough over?
No, we're well over.
All right,
we'll do
Wally,
it next week.
We'll do a recap on the Booker Man next week. Wally, top 5 pumpkin spice treats at Starbucks.
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
He waited until you were about to say it and then just cut or pasted it.
Yeah, he pasted that in. Is that what you've been putting in there this whole time? I've seen you two at war, not paying attention to what I was saying.
I only deleted one time, and it was
Which
Shakespearean comedies.
Shakespearean comedies. They're not like rated X jokes. They're always
they're just stupid. Yeah.
Appropriate. What was it last week? Hummus recipes or something? Top 5 hummus recipes.
Can you name 5 Shakespearean comedies?
No.
Taming of the Shrew.
Midsummer's Night's Dream.
Midsummer's Night's Dream.
I saw one of these plays at Lemoyne.
I know there's another one.
I saw one of these, and I forget what it's called.
There's there's another one.
There's
another one about
where they
females.
get washed up on an island or something like that, or is that Taming of the Shrew?
No, Taming of the Shrew isn't washed up on an island. Taming of the Shrew is 10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, right. Well, anyways, my real top 5 is top 5 Will Smith movies this week.
Ooh.
Number 5
Hancock,
is
number 1.
Number 5 is Ali.
Much Ado About Nothing. Sorry, Much Ado About.
That's the one I saw.
The Much Ado About and the Comedy of Errors. Yeah,
Good play.
Comedy of Errors. Yep.
Good
Oh,
play.
the Comedy of Errors. I think that's the one where somebody washes up on shore and they don't know who they are. Yeah.
All right. So what are you actually doing again? Will Smith movies?
Yes.
Oh.
Number 5, Ali. Number 4 is Men in Black. Number 3 is Hitch. Number 2 is Bad.
I was kidding.
Hitch.
Number 2 is Bad Boys 2, and number 1 is Independence Day.
What?
I feel like there's better Will Smith movies.
What?
Well, I haven't seen.
Oh, you're missing
his newest stuff. Like since After Earth, I haven't seen anything since After Earth.
Cut out anything he's done after 2000.
Very underrated Will Smith movie is Enemy of the State.
Yeah, that's good.
With Gene
I didn't see that one actually.
That's a good movie.
That's a really good movie.
Yeah.
Solid movie.
Solid 90s movie.
Solid 90s like crime war movie kind of thing.
What would you say?
Thriller, I guess.
What was that one that everybody seemed to like? I never saw it. Pursuit of Happiness or something like that.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
You know what's a good movie that I think holds up better than you think? iRobot.
Oh, I
what
didn't
about
like it on first
what's
viewing.
that zombie?
Maybe
What's
I'd
the
have to give it
zombie
a
one he
second
did? He did a zombie
I Am
movie.
Legend.
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend. That was okay again.
Hancock's a no.
No.
Better than Hitch though.
No,
Hitch.
come on. Hitch is good. Hitch is
Hitch?
good. Hitch is good.
Hitch is good?
Yeah, he doesn't really have that many good movies.
What about Bad Boys? Bad Boys 1 is fucking good. You could have put both Bad Boys on there.
I could have. I didn't want to put both Bad Boys on there though.
You like
And
Bad Boys 2 better than Bad
better.
Boys? What about
Oh, yeah.
Suicide Squad? Anybody like that?
No.
No. Absolutely
Hitch.
not. No.
There's got to be
Suicide
something that would
Squad,
knock
get the
Hitch
fuck out of
off.
Wild Wild West? The Legend of Bagger Vance?
Oh
My
Legend-
God.
Was that the one where he's the golf coach kind of
Yeah,
thing?
golf coach.
Yeah. Golf guru.
There's got to be something else.
I don't think I actually watched that one. But
Bad Boys 2, iRobot.
It's like
Shark
Bad
Tale,
Boys, Men in
Hitch,
Black, Independence Day.
7 Pounds, Men in Black 3.
7 Pounds was good, but I don't remember enough of it to make the list.
Wow, Hitch does make the list.
Yeah.
Hitch makes the list. It's funny when you read all them out, he hasn't really made that many good movies.
I've once
He's made
read,
like 5 good movies. That's
I
it.
once read that he tailored his career
Yeah.
to like specifically about what's hot at the moment.
Yeah.
And, what is prime.
He's made some really dumb movies over the
He
last
could,
10 years.
what's it called? Quentin Tarantino wanted him to be Django and
Yeah, he wouldn't do it.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Something with Scientology or something.
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx was perfect for that, though.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a good movie. All right, that's it. We're closing this thing out. We're gonna come back and play. We were gonna play Jeopardy, but now we're gonna play part Family Feud, part Jeopardy.
The first round is Family Feud. Second round's Jeopardy. Then we got.
But it's me versus Bill and Wally the whole time, or just
so. This is the
just
plan
round one
for the Family Feud part. It'll be Wally and Bill on a team.
Okay.
And Ryan on his own. And then Wally and Bill, whoever gets that, will take those points into the second round. So if Wally and Bill combine for 800 points, they both get 800 points.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
you're just holding me back. It's going to be so many X's that I don't.
Wow. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
That's quite
yeah.
This
is kind of a handicap towards Bill.
I don't like this at all.
Ryan's team. I should be on Ryan's team.
I want to try to give you guys a chance.
Are you saying that because I'm better than Bill at these games, or are you saying that because
to handicap you? That's the true handicap, is having me on the team.
I see what you're saying. All right, that's it. We're going to that next. This weird amalgamation of everything. When you said Family Feud, I was like, oh boy, I have to get prepped for Family Feud. But now I guess I don't have to be prepped.
The one thing about Family Feud is you cannot find any, like, we surveyed 100 people about wrestling.
No.
You can't.
You can't. So
but
how are you pulling this off?
You'll see.
Okay. I'm excited to see this. All right, that's it. Peace out, people.
See ya.